Welcome to perhaps the most intense and important part of this course, configuring a PHP development environment. This setup involves a lot of moving pieces.
To use PHP, you must have access to a web server. This server can be a web hosting service, such as GoDaddy, which provides PHP support in their paid hosting plans. You can also set up a server locally on a Linux system or a small Office file server. This is what's known as a LAMP stack, where LAMP stands for Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. In Linux, use the package manager to install the Apache server along with the PHP extension. The free version of MySQL is called MariaDB, which is what I use in my office. If your Linux distro has an option to install all the web development tools, or better, a LAMP stack option, choose it. Here's the process required to write and test your PHP programs. You code on an editor. For this course, I use Visual Studio Code, available free at this address. Here's my Visual Studio Code installation. From the Extensions icon, search for and install the PHP extension pack. I've also installed PHP Debug and PHP IntelliSense. You also see Vim here, which is my favorite text editor. If you prefer another editor, such as Nano or Emacs, look for its extension instead. This way, your favorite keystrokes are handy here in the VC editor. To run the PHP scripts, you must send them to the web server, upload them, or for a local server, copy the files directly to the proper hosting directory. For example, my Office server uses the public HTML directory in my user's home directory, which I can access remotely from Windows. To view your work, you need a web browser. Know the path for the local server shown in the address bar here. Olympus is my Office server name. The tilde represents my user's home directory, followed by my account on the server, Mr. Test. The public HTML folder is assumed, so after my account name, I just type the HTML or PHP document I want to view. Here's the configuration I use on my development computer. Visual Studio Code is over here, where I write the code. The web browser is here, so I can go back and forth between the two. I also keep a File Explorer window open on my personal account on the server so that I can manage the files.
Ensure that you have everything set up and working, that you have access to a web server, can save or upload files, and that you have an environment where you can edit PHP code. When you're ready, you can join me to begin learning PHP programming.